YouTube, how's it going? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So, it's been a little while since I've been out, I've got to admit. Life has been a little bit busy lately. I'll give you a bit of a channel update shortly. But, at the moment, I'm in search of a hermit's cave. 1,000, well nearly 1,000 year old cave, which is just like, you can't really sort of fathom, you know, something that old almost. I'm not going to be giving any locations away. This place is quite a secret. I've lived around here for nearly 20 years now, and it's only been in the last couple of weeks that I've heard about this place. I just randomly spotted it on Google Maps, so yeah, it's not well known at all. I came to recce it last weekend and I thought this would be an awesome little camp spot, especially tonight. The weather is due to be pretty horrific tonight, due some pretty heavy wind and rain, not quite storm force. Oh, there's my steps down. It's quite steep going down there, so I'm going to put my camera away and I'll catch you at the bottom. We're here. How cool does this place look? Pretty cool, huh? Over this end, this apparently was a little altar at one point, and then that end would have been the living quarters. So apparently in 11,000 AD, something like that, a hermit decided, well, a guy decided he wanted to be a hermit, and he came and he actually excavated these caves out, you know, and that, you know, you think that's nearly 1,000 years ago. You know, the effort that must have taken to do that by hand is just, you know, I struggle to kind of, it's not that I don't believe it, it's just I struggle to kind of comprehend that. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but you just, yeah, it's a bit mind-boggling. It's nearly 1,000 years old, and somebody lived here, so they worshipped, so they had an altar, and yeah, that end was the living space, so yeah, it's cool. Treading in the footsteps of our ancestors. And I reckon at some point there was a lean-to. You can see there's like 3-4 holes above the doors. So it would have been a lean-to there, maybe to have some animals. You see this bit's been patched up quite a long time ago. They're really old bricks, they are. I don't know when that was done. As I say, it is due to be pretty stormy tonight. We're due torrential rain. Wind is going to be up to about 45 miles an hour, but it's coming from that direction, so behind the caves. So we're going to be nice and sheltered here. It's nice and dry inside. I think it's an ideal spot for a bit of storm camping. Time's about 4:30. And you can see it's starting to get pretty dark now. Hopefully there won't be anybody else around here now, and I can get set up. And there you go, all set up. As you can see, I'm in the bivvy tonight, the Alka Elan bivvy. In here we've got the Rabicent 900, and back out with my Robins mat and good old Van Gogh pillow. So my Robins mat was probably one of the first bits of gear that I bought when I was wild camping. I started wild camping, and it served me well, to be fair. It's probably good, what, 4 or 5 years old now. It's a self-inflating mat. otherwise known as a slightly inflating mat. You do have to blow them up yourself. But yeah, it's pretty comfy, I've got to say. Better than the thermarest. As you can see, I've even got fairy lights. Can't be done, it's Christmas time. So I'll get on with dinner now. I have got some Christmas burgers. So I've got turkey burgers, which is turkey mixed with stuffing mix. So it's like a turkey stuffing burger. And then I've got bacon and cranberry and brie in a brioche bun. Should be pretty tasty. I'm looking forward to it. I think we need to get some tunes on, get this party started. It's Christmas. Back out cooking on the good old trangier. Can't go wrong with the trangier. Well, you can. Frequently do. But if you want to do some proper cooking on camp, short of having a campfire, trangier is your next best. Oh yeah. Nice. It's going to take a while, so catch you in a bit. It's looking pretty good now. I think we're about ready for the bacon. Let's get on with the brie, get that nice and melted on top of the burger. Oh yeah. I've got some posh cranberry sauce here. It's like mulled wine cranberry sauce, so that should be pretty good, pretty tasty. Nearly there. Just need that brie to melt just a little bit more, I reckon. Right, there we go. Turkey and stuffing, brie, bacon and cranberry. Christmas burger. Time for the taste test. Mm. 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 That's good. Well, I think the time is about 6:30 and I'm going to get in bed. I'm just going to watch some stuff on my Kindle and just chill out really. I've had my dinner, so yeah, I'm just going to get all cozy. I'll give you the channel update in the morning, I reckon. But for now, I'm just going to go and chill out.
Hand over the milk money, Weaver.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Derek. I'm just not sure you'll spend it on milk.
Right then, well, time's about 10 o'clock and yeah, there's not been any rain so far. It's not even that windy here anyway, so I've been quite lucky with the weather. But yeah, I'm going to go to sleep now and I will catch you in the morning. Night. It's 8 o'clock and it's just starting to get light. Morning. Time to get the coffee on the go, I reckon. Whilst that's boiling, I'll give you a bit of a channel update, because those people who are regular viewers of the channel will know that I've not been uploading videos as often as usual, so I thought I'd just let you know what's going on really. So yeah, everything's okay. It's been a bit of a bumpy few weeks, I will say, but like the main reason is because I'm studying a course at uni, so I'm working full time plus studying a course plus doing all the like YouTube stuff, you know, and I just don't have time to do everything. So that's a big reason. Another thing that's been going on is my dog's been really poorly. So for those of you who remember me as one girl and her dog, you'll know Xena, my Labrador. Yeah, she's getting worse, bless her. She is really old now. She's got a lot of health conditions, and yeah, I mean, this week I thought I was actually going to have to put her down. It was getting that bad. But the vet's given her a new medication which has perked her up a little bit. She is still very, very poorly and struggling to walk. But yeah, she's got a little spark back. She's got a little bit of a cheeky self back. So hopefully she'll get through Christmas and, you know, keep going for another few weeks, couple of months or so. But yeah, that's been weighing on me quite heavily. And I've just been a bit down as well, like the last few weeks with Christmas coming up. You know, it can be a tough time of year for some people, myself included. So yeah, it's just a whole combination of things really. But I'm all right now. I've got my head sort of a little bit more straight. You know, thank you to all my friends and families who have been there, and you know, I've got some good people around. But you know, when you are feeling really down, it's one of the horrible things about, you know, things like depression and mental health is the way it sort of like plays tricks on your mind, and like you just kind of shut yourself away from everyone, and you know, you don't get in touch with your family and your friends, and you don't want to bother them, and they're too busy, and you know, they don't care, and you know, you have all these sort of like negative thoughts that go around your head, and actually people do care. You know, they do want to be there for you. So yeah, if you are one of those people who struggle, you know, don't be scared to reach out to people, even people that you've not spoken to for years. I bumped into one of my old colleagues a couple of weeks back, and she was like, yeah, come round, we'll have dinner, I'll cook curry, you know, and yeah, it's just, you just never know. So just, yeah, do drop people a text, message them on Facebook, whatever it might be. You know, don't let the noggin play tricks on you. Anyway, more cheerful stuff. Plans for 2025. I've got some epic plans. So I'm actually planning a trip to New Zealand, and this is partly, it's come about through YouTube actually, because there's a guy that I talked to in New Zealand. He does a similar job to me, and yeah, we've been chatting for a few years now, and I said, oh yeah, I've been thinking about coming to New Zealand, I've always wanted to go, and he's like, yeah, come over. So yeah, I'm actually going to go to New Zealand for like 3.5 weeks. And we're going to do loads of cool stuff like quad biking and cooking in the ground and fishing and kayaking and camping and all sorts of stuff. So I'm really looking forward to that. Also planning a trip to Sweden for the Bushcraft Symposium. So really looking forward to that, doing that with the Woodland School. Got a couple of trips planned to Scotland, Isle of Skye and Cairngorms, fingers crossed, to get some snow. And yeah, booked a music festival with some friends. So yeah, some really cool plans. So I'm just mindful this water's boiling. Yeah, lots to look forward to. So right, let me just sort this out, I reckon. Oh, that was done. That was really done putting it on there. I've got this little sheet from One Tigress, which I found really handy. It weighs next to nothing. It sort of all folds into itself in a little pocket about that big. And it's just a really handy little thing to have, especially for things like bivvy camping or hammock camping. So you've got something on the floor, so you can sort of step out onto the ground in your socks and not get wet, dirty feet. Right, 1 second. Yeah, so I'm just going to have my coffee and get myself packed down. It's about 8:30, as you can see. It's still quite dark. Yeah, it's the longest night of the year actually. Winter solstice was last night, Saturday the 21st of December. So happy solstice for all those that celebrate that. Good news is the days get longer from here on. Woo. Yeah, it's a long one. 16 hours of darkness. So yeah, it's a bit of a killer, isn't it? And I think that doesn't help with, like, you know, mental health, because it's just so dark in it all the time. You know, there's that lack of daylight, and you know, the weather's just been a bit miserable, hasn't it? It's been windy and rainy and just not very nice. Personally, I love the snow. I love getting out in the snow. I've still got all that kind of excitement from being a child of like, hey, it's snowing. But yeah, I can do without the wind and the rain. It's snowing. I know you won't be able to see that very well, but it is. It's snowing. I love the snow. Well, we've had everything. We've had gale force winds, rain, and now snow. Yeah, quite an interesting camp weather-wise. Definitely a good place to be camping in a cave that's facing in the opposite direction to the wind. So, yeah, pretty chuffed with my choice of camping location tonight. Yeah, not bad. It does not look pleasant out there. You can hear the wind in the trees, can't you? The wind's picking back up again. Woke me up about 4 o'clock in the morning, proper howling. It was fine in here. You could hear it in the trees above, just that sort of like a roar, almost like a plane was going over. So this is that little carpet, little sheet from one tigress. It's got tabs for the pegs on each end. It just folds into itself like this. It's got this little pocket here. There you go. Weighs like nothing. It's about 100 grams or something, but yeah, quite useful that. Got the little bits of rubbish left by the people. You can tell this place isn't used much though, because yeah, there isn't really much in the way of litter or graffiti. I'll show you the walls quickly. You can see people have carved the names into the ceiling and the walls. But there's no graffiti apart from that MVP up there, which is a bit annoying, but I spotted one last night. Look, 1978. So there you go, all packed up. Leaving it better than I found it. Leave no trace. It's finally stopped raining and snowing, and now we've got sunshine. So we've had like all the weather in one camp. Sunshine, wind, rain, snow. Yeah, lovely British weather. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this camp. If you have, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Like, there's at least half of you that watch these videos that aren't subscribed, so you know, it doesn't cost you anything, so just hit that button. It does me a massive favour, and I really appreciate it because it helps the channel grow. Right then, let's get on the way. Oh, that's so much lighter than it was last night. I'm going to go back through the fields, I think, because it's an easier route than going through the woods. I just didn't want to go that way last night because I didn't want the farmhouse to see me coming here. So it doesn't matter now, does it? Okay, catch you later. Catch you later. Bye.